Good day, YouTube. It is 1 degree here, temperature-wise, Fahrenheit in Colorado. Hopefully you can see that. 1 degree. And the news said that it actually felt like it's -9. So here I am in Colorado, home sweet home. And I want to share with you, 2 days ago I took my camera, my tripod to work. I wanted to make a video. I just didn't have my paper that had the topic of what to talk about that would be interesting. So I didn't do anything. And then yesterday I was at work and I listened to a YouTube podcast from an individual, I went blank on his name, who died in 1989, and he would talk about people. Not about them, but about traits of people. The good and the bad. And I'm going to see if I can get his name because I really liked it. And I'm going to share that with you. And I'm going to learn more about this guy. But here's what I wanted to talk about. Where I am in my life today. I'm in a good position. I turned 51 just a few days ago. Well, technically last week. And I'm in a good position. I like to joke with my wife when I say I'm on the wrong side of 50. I say that jokingly. But I'm in a really good position in the sense that I think maturity is a beautiful thing, and growth, and that's what I want to talk about, where I am. I also want to talk about just a few things. I just watched a documentary from an individual by the name of Spike Jonze, who I used to interact with in Los Angeles in the early 90s. I didn't really know who he was back then. He was an up-and-comer photographer, videographer, who made videos and photography for skaters and then Beastie Boys and other musicians and then eventually movies. But that is why I love to document life. And I want to add the thing of adding the good things about life, the successes and how we can learn from challenges. And yes, it feels like 1 degree out here, but I wanted to do something different as opposed to from my office. And it just reminded me to document life, which is what I've done since the 90s. I've photographed for many years, not as a professional photographer, but as someone who just documents life. This channel is something that I document and speak more so. And I think it's going to be a gift for my grandchildren when I am no longer here, or a gift for my children, or a gift for the stranger who takes the time to watch this video for a few minutes, even if it's only 1 video or 100 videos about what I'm talking about. Most likely it's somebody who is a stranger who doesn't know me, listening, taking time of their day to listen to the message that I shared. I've done over 500 videos, and the good news is that I'm not going to stop. I slowed down a lot, but I'm not going to stop, even though I thought about quitting, because what am I going to talk about? But I think there's a lot left that I will. That's like my right notes. So that was a video that I just watched on Vice, on YouTube, VICE, on the individual Spike Jonze. The next thing is completely different, but this is a type of person that I strive to be. I got a message last night from a former friend who, when I say former, we used to live across the street from each other in that direction. And they've moved on to a different part of town, and so have I. In fact, they're in a different city, and they said, "Do you still do financial counseling?" And I thought, well, I'm not a financial counselor right now, but of course I love finances. And she said, "We know an individual, he's a veteran, he's really struggling with his finances. Can you reach out to him?" And I did. I called him this morning, and he doesn't know me. I don't even know if he knew that I was going to call him. But I spoke with him for 30 minutes talking about his situation. And the passion that I have for finances and helping people is still there. And I gave him a lot of ideas. I gave him basically homework for him to do. And I told him up front, you're going to have to create a budget. You're in a good situation where you have money coming in, but you don't know where your money's going. You're going to have to call your mortgage, your car lender, and you're going to have to pay your utilities. And here's an agency that may be able to help you get back on track. And I said, let me be part of your team and help you by advising you. And sometimes you're going to like what I say and sometimes you won't. But I don't sell anything. I don't have anything to gain. I don't have anything to lose. My interest is that he succeeds financially. And I told him, I said, I'm going to give you the confidence. I'm going to tell you what's good and what's not good. And hopefully you can make your situation better. And I said, of course, this is if you are interested. And he said, absolutely. So it's one life to live. It's a good life. I've been challenged. I told this individual that I've done the same mistakes that he did many years ago. But I don't like pain. I don't like physical pain. This is kind of, this wind, which is like -9 degrees, is a little bit of pain, but this is exciting. That's where I am in life. Talked about 2 random things, but now I'm going to walk over there and share with you what I built. I am not a handy guy. I was raised by my mom. I don't know mechanics. In fact, I have to get my truck fixed. In the spring, I've had that truck. It's a 1966 truck. I've had it for over 20 years, but it needs professional work. I am walking towards this, what looks like an outhouse. I did that all by myself. I'm very proud of it. And you would ask, well, what is it? Is it an outhouse? No, it's not an outhouse. It looks like it. I also built that bridge that takes us to the other side of our property. Very proud of that too. But look at this. All of this is recycled material. And it's a tin roof. It's for our garbage. That's it. This is where I am in life, is just take up a challenge, doing something that you're not good at. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. The only thing that I did have help with was the tin roof. My friend cut that for me because I don't have the tools to do that. But all of that is recycled. This tin roof came from our neighbors that they said it's been on their property since the 80s. This used to be from the previous barn. If you look right over there, you'll probably see the barn, but that's what we had built. But all of this wood came from that. And then my wife said, put this knob on it. And it works, and it's secured right here. And I have stacks of wood. The property looks good. Celebrate your day, yourself, your friends, your family. Celebrate a stranger that you come into a moment of your life. And I hope you can just continue to enjoy your life. Take care.